The safety class in the 2024 NFL Draft has been maligned this year, with no top-end draft prospects, which means teams are going to have to go searching for the diamonds in the rough in the later rounds. A potential name among that crowd is Jaden Hicks, a Washington State safety who stands out for his size and youth, but does that translate to an all-around prospect? Find out in this 2-minute drill. Hicks' size matches up with his abilities. Hicks projects to the box with a muscled-up 215-pound frame who works well providing run support and moving downhill. Hicks tested pretty well in athletic drills at the combine, and it shows on tape. He's able to quickly rush to the ball carrier and lay the boom. He puts all his weight behind his hits, and it results in good sacks and pressures during delayed blitz plays. I think Hicks could be very versatile in how you line him up throughout the field if a willing team is going to get creative. I also thought Hicks was a skilled tackler. His solo tackle share in comparison to his assisted was pretty high because he proved often that he could handle guys in the open field and stay close enough to receivers to keep them from shaking him off or getting around him. While Hicks does not have the longest arms, he still is able to use what he's got to wrap up well with good strength to keep powerful players from moving through him. As far as safety valves go, Hicks is an impressive one who can really limit splash plays at the next level. My main issue is that at times Hicks looked completely lost in pass coverage. He would be lined up in more of a slot cornerback role and play the nickel, but he could not effectively hand fight and jam in press man coverage. Even in zone, there were times where Hicks would just be completely taken away from his original man by more complex route concepts. While he is young, some time should be taken by his coaches to study the playbook and gain more knowledge on passing concepts in the league. I also thought at times Hicks could get tripped up moving horizontally. He's a pretty solid player in a straight line, but there were a couple twitchy receivers that I noticed throughout the watch that would give him fits and get around him to extend bigger plays. It's not the end of the world for him, as he can generally make up for it with long speed, but progression in this area would be good for his career. For a player comparison, Jaden Hicks reminds me of Jordan Fuller. Fuller had less long speed than Hicks did, but he had similar skills in tackling and possessed a nearly identical build while having good instincts in the box but limited agility. Fuller turned into a solid starter for the Rams after ending up a day 3 pick, and I think Hicks could operate as a decent strong safety starter as well. I think Hicks is likely a day 2 pick in this draft that could go even higher thanks to a weak safety class. He's got good athletic traits and instincts along with his size and youth mentioned earlier, which provide a good floor to build upon at the next level, and his size will be an asset to any team that selects him. And that's the 2-minute drill.